Hello, I'm Mike. I'm the host of this podcast. Just want to apologize for the delayed update. It should have been up a lot sooner, but after recording, I ran into a really big issue with audio, and once the video was up on YouTube, it was just garbage. So I had to take it down and then re-edit it. I fixed the problem. The only issue is the thing would just not render. So originally there was background footage. That's gone. Now it's just going to be a static image, so I'm sorry. Maybe in the future, if I get a better computer, I will have background footage. But for now, I apologize. You're just going to have to deal with this lovely black screen. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave any type of criticism in the comments. It's all appreciated. We hope you enjoy the podcast. Okay. Hello, and welcome to the first episode of the Outtakes podcast. I'm your host, Mike, and I've got with me here...
Donovan Grider!
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Oh my god.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
That went well.
Yeah, that went great.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Formal introductions.
Very formal. So, this is, I think, the one podcast that doesn't know what they're going to talk about. So, we've got this amazing article here, 100 podcast topics for your brand new show.
Yay!
So, let's go
Oh.
on Hectorpreneur. And so, here are 100. You can thank me later. Don't forget to bookmark and share this page. Number 1, welcome episode. What is this podcast about, and who am I?
That seems like a good place to start.
Sorry, are we all like one individual?
Right?
Yeah. We're all a single entity.
We are a single entity. We move as one.
Or a
Yeah.
gang?
So just
So-
go through with introductions, I guess.
I guess, yeah, we might as well introduce here. I'm Mike. I'm the host of the show. I'm the guy who puts everything together. Then we got Dom.
That's me.
That's him. He is an Asian guy who's occasionally funny.
What do you mean occasionally?
You know exactly what I mean.
Good grief.
Then we've got Donnie, the guy who sounds like a 3-year-old.
Hey, shout out to all
Okay,
my
that's it.
homies.
Yeah.
And then we
all
got,
2 of them.
Yes.
and then we've got Billy, the guy who can do some really weird dance moves.
No.
Okay. And so basically what we usually... Okay, now I have a pop-up for 6-step guide to writing and selling high-quality ebooks.
Well, we could just ditch the whole podcast thing and start writing books.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
Alright, so signing off. This is our first and only episode. See you guys never in our
Yeah.
new... Actually,
Yeah.
see you guys next
We'll
time
see
in our
you
new book.
Borders. Yeah, we'll see you in the book.
See, well,
See you in the
you'll
next
come
book.
out of your book. It's like a pop-up book. We come out of your fucking book. And we say hello.
We're gonna pull a Jumanji.
Yes. Yeah. Fucking Jumanji.
We're gonna suck you into the book.
Hey, this is a Christian podcast. We cannot swear here.
You're the first one to
I know,
swear.
I know. That's
You
why I'm
swore
like,
first and
I
nobody acknowledged it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna
We
swear.
can't, man. It's strict
Okay,
guidelines
okay.
imposed by our Lord and Savior, creator of this podcast, Michael Damasio.
Number 2, top 10 newbie mistakes when getting started with X. So blank.
What exactly are we getting started with?
Just
This
choose an
podcast.
X.
This top 10 newbie mistakes when getting started with a podcast. Hitting the record button.
Yeah, definitely. Or like,
I don't think I did that.
No, I think we had a lot of trouble with that, actually trying to get this, all synced up and shit.
Oh yeah, that's the real challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
you
little
can
bit of
have a
challenge
ton of
there.
fun with that, Michael.
Oh yeah.
You have fun syncing
then
it
we-
up.
Oh, I can't wait.
Fucking chopping through all of our
What is
bullshit.
Billy doing? Billy's not
Oh,
talking.
sorry.
Billy, you're awfully quiet.
Billy?
Oh,
You're not a very
sorry, I'm
dynamic
checking
character.
Snapchat. looking hot for
I
all the
just-
girls.
I just send my face as a
You
blank
don't
expression.
sound like that. Billy.
So like definitely the problem is that like we wanted to make a really chill podcast, but on the other hand, we're way too chill, and we probably would have like just kept saying like the N-word over and over because that's funny, right, guys?
Yeah.
I hate people like
Like,
that.
I'm dumb.
Before we
Shut
started
up.
recording.
But like, I don't know. This sounds like a pretty cool idea where we could discuss stuff.
Yeah, okay, so the main premise of this is that we're going to just discuss topics, usually stuff with pop culture and media, like movies, TV, gaming, comics, whatever really catches our attention, and we just talk about it. Also with a couple sideshows that are planned possibly in the future, but that brings us up to number 3 on the list, the harsh reality about X.
The harsh reality of trying to do a podcast with close friends. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, before we even decided to start recording, we kept saying a bunch of, like, inside jokes, and it got really annoying because nobody would have gotten it. We would have just sat here.
Yeah.
It was a lot more entertaining before we started recording, trust
Yeah,
me.
and we were just
Well, I
like,
mean-
Yeah, no,
gamer
there was a-
pants, and they just started laughing, and nobody would have thought it was funny. And then,
They have this dumb meme called
We would have thought it
Poopy.com.
was funny.
Yeah, it's like 3 people, 4 people.
Clearly,
all three of us.
clearly the 4 of us is the main audience.
Yeah, we're the target audience. The
Yep.
4 of
Yeah.
us.
We're gonna listen to our own podcast and feel good about ourselves, and like we'll say, "Oh, guys, look, we got some views." No, it was just us.
4
Yeah.
views, 4 subscribers.
fifth
Oh,
one is
dear.
is me
Okay,
signing in
How
on a
about we
separate
just pay for
account.
some views?
The
Yeah.
5th and the 6th one is my mom.
My mom
Oh
made
my
2
God.
accounts on YouTube to subscribe to me.
Oh,
Oh.
I love you, Mom.
Heart goes out to you.
Then we go to number 4. The 5 tools / resources I use to blank.
Well, normally when I'm trying to like drill in something, I normally use a drill. So
I
yeah,
see.
like if you have a drill, you're probably using it to drill something, you know.
So like,
Yeah, see,
And
if
I mean
Not
that in like a metaphoric sense, like, you know, Michael's the guy with the drill. He has the toolbox, and he's really putting this together. While me, Dom, and Donovan are mostly like support beams or something.
I'd say we're nails.
This-
Like,
Yeah, we're
he's-
nails.
He's
Yeah.
drilling us all into place, basically.
You
to
don't drill nails.
Combine us to make this bigger picture.
Yeah, we're gonna make a box.
Well, the
Yeah.
thing is, that's the thing. We're trying to
It's a
drill
big
nails,
box.
which is why this is falling apart.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
very
Michael,
deep.
you're drilling nails right now.
Mm. You know
Michael,
what?
can
That
you
means
turn
that-
down your drill? Like, it's really affecting the podcast. People are gonna be annoyed when they hear a drill.
Torque is too high.
If you can just not do that, that'd be nice. Okay.
Okay, so next one, number 5. How to improve your X with this one specific tip.
You could also
Ooh.
improve your
Well,
X by
would you
like
like to tell
killing
us
them.
what the tip is?
Okay, well, that's completely subjective to what the X is.
Now, if it's saying X as an
equals what?
X equals like your ex, like ex-girlfriend, and the one way to improve it is
What a cliffhanger! Tune in next
Can you
week to
guys hear
find
me?
out
No,
what
no,
actually
he
X
kinda-
is.
Okay,
I couldn't hear you
Okay.
guys.
hear you now.
If you want to improve cutting off
Oh, no,
hangnails, you just rip it off, man. All right. There's like you can't just sit there and let it like hang, because if you just poke at it, it's gonna hurt. No, you just gotta rip it off, because the sooner you do it, the sooner it's gonna feel better. So that's my one tip.
Yeah.
Donnie, you sound like you're speaking through a ham radio.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
French
What
Fry Code
happened?
6.
I don't know. I think I
This
swapped
is
out my
Big
mic.
Mac 10 coming in.
Alright, so what's number 7, Bob?
Okay, it's actually number 6
Oh,
next.
sorry, Bob.
Which is the future of X. Why am I being called Bob? By the
The
way?
future of Rock Band.
So like we don't know what X
No,
is.
The future of
future-
Bob.
That's kind of a
We come up
problem.
with something. So, like,
The
We just
future
have
of
to-
gamers.
here's the future of Rock Band. Recently, according to my NVIDIA GeForce Experience app on my computer, which you all should download, even if you don't even have a computer.
Guys, we're not sponsored, by the
Yeah,
way.
not sponsored.
Not
well,
sponsored, not
we'll be
sponsored.
accepting some.
The future of Rock
course.
Band
Oh, yeah,
has
we'll-
really
we'll-
brought
we'll
out this
gladly
new
take
application
sponsors.
called Rock Band VR. And I think that's pretty interesting because
What?
it's like you're actually playing music, or you could like get off your lazy butt, learn how to play an instrument, and actually do it, but VR. So,
Who's got time to learn an instrument, though?
I mean, like, you gotta use that.
Like, what are you gonna learn? Learn something stupid like the trumpet? Stupid.
Oh, honestly, I think the sax sounds pretty dumb.
Die.
Okay, so some context. I play trumpet. He plays sax.
yeah.
Donnie doesn't do anything, and
Used to play trombone back in the day.
oh, I see.
You know, back in the day.
Back
2
in
years
the-
ago.
Wait. I played recorder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
Instantly cool.
number 7, the smart way to X without getting overwhelmed. The smart
Sex.
way to.
Yes.
Donnie, what did I say?
Sorry, alright, you know,
All right,
cut that out.
let's
Cut
begin.
that out.
All right.
I'll cut it out, I'll cut it out.
My top tip for that is, don't.
Hey,
Don't.
we're cutting this out, okay?
Just don't. Just don't.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one.
Editor, you better cut that out. Don't leave it in.
Oh, cut that out.
8 steps. It's quite literally number 8. The steps I take before I start X. The steps I take before getting my friends to realize that they're on a podcast.
I feel like we should have determined what X is.
Yeah, we probably should. Okay, let's
So
think about
if
it
we
right now.
make a solid value for X, it's not gonna work for every single one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what you think. That's what you think.
That's what you think. Yeah, that is what you think.
But you don't
You're
know
not
that
wrong.
for sure. So, like, let's say,
Can I get a? Can I get
let's
a?
just- let's replace it with, recording gameplay footage.
I was doing that.
Okay. Yeah, with
Um,
Minecraft.
Minecraft is still
yeah,
game of the year. 2
And if
years.
there's
5 years
Minecraft
in a row.
gameplay in the back of this video, that's what that's
you got Donnie to blame for that.
I'd only record here. I'll record more tonight. But look,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Minecraft's game of the year, 20 years in a row. You can't beat it. You can't beat Minecraft, man.
Before we started this podcast or started recording, I'm like, or Billy's like, oh, we should put some stuff in the background, and Donnie's like, okay, and then he immediately starts playing a game. And he just
that
starts
game is
I
recording.
started playing Minecraft. I started playing survival games. I got kind of wrapped up. All right, we couldn't start immediately. I had to finish up the game. I mean, I can't be focused on 2 things at once. I mean, I'm not a woman. I'm just kidding. Okay, that was a joke. I'm just kidding. Edgy joke. I'm just
okay,
kidding.
podcast shut
Podcast.
down. All right, podcast shut down forever.
Sued
No
for harassment against all women.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, this video has been taken down
This
for a
is
violation of the YouTube.
Sorry about that.
guidelines. You've been cut from ukulele.
okay. Yeah, that actually. Hold on.
That's a good topic.
That's a really good topic, actually. JonTron
Yeah.
versus Destiny and the whole thing that happened there.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Is JonTron gonna be in Destiny 2?
No,
That's what
wrong
I was
Destiny,
thinking.
Dom.
I mean, some people say in the trailer, like in the back, you could see him. But I don't
Just
think that
his
was him.
face. Just kind
Honestly,
of
I don't think that was him.
His face on a rock or some shit.
What if
Yeah.
JonTron's actually Cade?
Cade.
Cade? No.
Oh
Cade
god.
is-
Oh god, that'd be amazing.
Cade's too thick.
Cade's.
No,
I don't know,
JonTron's
JonTron's pretty
I
thick,
think he'd
though.
outweigh. Yeah, he'd outweigh
JonTron's
Cade
pretty
in
thick.
thickness.
True. But
Jo-
Cade's made of metal.
Yeah, JonTron's made out of metal.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
What?
Domi arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Funny.
Wow. Thank you for
Oi,
including
was
that in our
Stando
podcast.
down.
Nobody's gonna capitalize on that.
No, no,
Okay.
no. I get the
Don't
joke or song or whatever, but this isn't JoJo.
It's not a JoJo reference. It's freaking Sticks.
Get your weeb
What's
shit
that? I
outta
only know
here.
JoJo.
Oh boy.
I only
Let's
know-
not
I only
open up
watch
a whole nother
anime.
can of worms.
JoJo. The only good anime. The only good anime in this world are Dragon Maid and JoJo.
This is a
Let's reel
realm
back-
Michael
let's reel back
cannot
to John
traverse.
Tron.
Yeah, let's reel back to John.
Okay, let's.
Yeah. So, honestly, I think the whole thing's blown out of proportion. Like, you have John trying to voice some actual opinions, and he's getting steamed for that. And I think it's quite hilarious, actually, when you have people, especially on the left side and the more liberal side, being all like, and all of a sudden, whoa, this got political, yeah. But just to get a point across, I find it funny how a lot of people are like, oh, you have to be accepting of people and you have to listen to their opinions and I want my voice to be heard. But the moment they hear an opposing voice, they immediately want to silence it.
Yeah.
No, this is also. Sorry.
No, you continue.
I'll go. This is like this whole thing about just things being blown out of proportion. I'm pretty sure it's not the media doing it this time, but like it's reminds me of when the whole media was like, oh my god, PewDiePie's a Nazi. Everybody, Disney,
Yeah.
whatever,
Oh my
fucking
That's another thing.
drop him now or else you will be Hitler, supporting Hitler. Like,
Yeah, like
it's
that.
so stupid.
You had a bunch of news providers or whatever. You had like news articles show up all over the place about JonTron. And it's like it all had the same title too. It's like a popular YouTuber JonTron has some interesting opinions, and that's all it was. Like, and then they showed it, and it's like, wow, I want to know more. And then he got steamed to hell, especially on like Reddit, his own Reddit. He got hammered down by his own fans, and that wasn't that great. And he's kind of suffering from some blows from that actually right now. Like, if you look at his state on Twitter, he's like freaking out.
Fucking God forbid anybody use their freedom of speech in America. Fucking God forbid anybody
Right?
try to voice their opinion. Because if it's not
Right.
mine, then it's wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the whole mindset of fucking everybody, and it's just scary.
Okay. Note to self. Get a bleep sound effect.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's alright.
You don't
it's
really
alright.
need to censor.
No, like,
it's not that big of a deal.
yeah, I know.
It's excessive.
But, like, it's excessive.
It's not that
You're
excessive.
excessive.
I mean, I try to keep it restrained, man.
No,
yeah, you're doing a great job, Donnie. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, this is like how you normally talk. You're not just screaming.
I wonder what word you were gonna say.
Neanderthal.
Yes.
No, kids.
Yeah.
We already got political enough.
Oh God. That we're just totally gonna be shut down. We're like, oh, they're trying to talk serious, and then they say, the N-word, Neanderthal. These kids have some interesting opinions.
Yeah, these 8-year-olds have some interesting
Interesting
opinions.
Alright, full disclosure, we're not 8.
Yeah,
I
we're
think you
not.
can figure
We're
that
at
out.
least
Yeah,
9.
I'm sorry, I
at least.
lied.
We're high
6.
schoolers. We're high
No,
schoolers.
no. Hey, guys.
We're
just,
Japanese high schoolers.
Just listen up.
and we're trying to find the killer of our town.
We're schoolgirls.
Yeah, schoolgirls.
Ay caramba.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we're Japanese high schoolers, and we're trying to find the killer in Morio.
Okay, cut
Wait,
that out.
wait,
cut that
Jojo
out.
reference.
Yeah.
Cut it out. We're cutting that.
We may be 11, but I'm pretty
Just
sure
cut-
we can handle Family Guy.
Wait, no. Wait.
Oh no.
How about cut everything except for the inside jokes?
Yes.
That way
No.
nobody will think it's funny.
The steps I take right
You just
before I
swore.
start to make the podcast garbage.
So what's the
Okay,
next
step
thing on the
number
One,
9.
list?
record.
Okay, number 9. 10 interesting statistics that may blow your mind about recording a podcast.
People
Basically.
record podcasts relatively often.
Yeah.
That's not mind
My
blowing.
mind
Oh,
has
mind blowing.
actually imploded.
A lot of I could probably say this is true. I mean, this is mostly an assumption, but I've seen it a lot. A lot of middle-aged men are trying out doing podcasts.
Yeah, and
We're not.
We're not
But
middle-aged.
we're not
men.
middle-aged.
I know a lot of middle-aged men
We're the
that are
cool
trying to do
cats.
podcasts. And
That's true.
I think
That's true.
podcast is kind of like a it's kind of like a really small market right now, and it might evolve into something. Mostly because of the fall of like radio talk shows and the evolution of internet. But people still like those like half-hour talk shows, so they, you know. So
Yeah.
I think podcast is like the next new thing for it.
Yeah, a lot of people, myself included, I'll pop open something like Beta or something like that, and then just play freaking Counter-Strike Deathmatch or something in the background or something like that. Just something to put on and like stimulate you while you do a thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to just listen to someone talk about stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, I mean, like,
okay.
if you're in the car, I mean, usually you might find, like, if you're, I don't know how many middle-aged men do this, but if you're in the car with, like, somebody else and it's their car, but, like, you might hear them having just, like, a political talk show on or something. Well,
Right.
like, when you're at home, I don't know how many people are gonna turn on a radio and, like, just listen to it. I mean, I think podcasts are better for just at home sort of things, and then like radio talk shows, people are in the car. But even then, you could like just download podcasts to your phone, and then a lot of cars are Bluetooth now. You could just stream the podcast to your car, and it'd play through your car speakers. So
Yeah.
they're
Okay.
pretty much getting
Next one.
extinct.
Next one on the list.
You're on the list. You're dead. Bye bye.
Bye. See you guys later.
The
Podcast
episode just ends
new
right
host-
there.
New host is I'm gonna make it Dom.
Well, in that case, I make the new host,
No,
Zach.
he's not even in the server.
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. That's somebody you guys don't
No,
know.
he would change, like, alright, so we have this friend Zach, and he takes literally nothing serious, but he's a cool guy, and he'd probably change the name of the podcast called, like, We Be Boolin'. Instead of, like, uploading an actual conversation, he'd probably just put, like, music, but, like, the same 3 seconds loop. That's probably what
He'd
he'd
be like,
do.
guys,
Just random
XXXTentacion, look
monkey
at it.
noises.
He'll be like Roar X Demon.
Or post one of his AMVs.
Raw XD.
Spin transition. Alright, inside
Yeah.
jokes.
Hey
inside
guys,
jokes.
shout out to my boy Zach with his YouTube channel.
Spintransition.gov.
I don't fucking remember the name
It's
of his
Leviathan.
channel, but it exists.
Sleep
Oh yeah,
Leviathan.
Leviathan.
Anyway, so, what's number
Leviathan.
10, Bob?
Stop calling me
Sorry,
Bob.
Bob.
Hey Bob. Okay,
Hey
here's a
Peter.
topic.
Hey
Bob.
Peter.
Why are we doing a podcast?
Okay,
right now?
10 things.
Like why did you start this podcast?
Why did I start this podcast?
Well, why did
Yeah.
you start
Oh,
this
okay.
podcast?
He didn't.
Okay. Why?
I didn't start the podcast.
Okay. Why did I start
We
the
We
didn't
didn't
podcast?
start
start
the
the
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. You got it.
Okay.
You got
so
'em.
the reason I started this podcast is I've always wanted to voice opinions and give my opinions on certain topics or critique stuff, but I never really had a way of getting that across. And people would get it, and the only people who would get it were, close friends, and that would be it. I would, or my family. That's literally the only people who I would end up talking to like this, and I feel like I want to at least broaden it out and kind of let people understand this is what I think about this, and really get conversations going. Because something I love to do is converse with people. I like to talk. That's just something that I enjoy doing. And so, giving an opportunity to have a conversation with friends, and not only do that, but start conversations. That sound just like, whoa, that's really cool. So I'm like, okay, I kind of want to make this happen. Like a couple years back, I thought about that. I'm like, number one, I'm like 10 years old. No way in hell am I going to be able to do anything. Number two, I didn't have the proper equipment. I had a freaking MacBook Air, right? And it was Garbo.
Yes.
We're not sponsored by Microsoft.
We're
by the way.
not sponsored.
Yeah,
by-
Microsoft makes MacBooks.
or Mac. We're not sponsored by
Or
anyone.
IBM.
Although sponsor if you want, we're here.
Please.
I need it for my Crunchyroll premium account, please.
Please.
Yeah, get that entire 1 cent of ad revenue.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Even if like nobody listens to this podcast, at least we can know it's out there. People can listen to it.
Exactly. You know, and to the few who are listening right now, we thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to 4 idiots sitting at a computer and talking about dumb shit.
This could
Oh
be the
no,
start
I
of
said a
something
bad word.
great.
Okay,
Yeah.
number 10. 10 things you probably don't know about me. Okay, number 1, my name's not Bob.
Number 2, I'm gay.
What a shocker!
Oh,
I didn't
dear.
even know that.
I'm coming
Yeah,
out.
let's just go through all of us. Everyone do 10
Right now,
things,
right now,
alright?
guys,
Yeah.
I'm coming out.
Alright.
Toucan Hunter
I'm
Avalon. If you want to hook up with me, you know
I
who I am.
want the world to know. Sorry, that's just a good song.
Okay,
So
so
that's-
yeah, let's hear some fun facts about each of us. We'll start with you, Billy.
Fun fact. In 2011, my house was destroyed, but I don't really feel like it affects me that much.
Nice. How did that happen?
A hurricane.
Why have I never heard about this before?
You told me about this today.
Yeah.
Really? What? Did you just remember
No,
today?
it's always been a part of me. I just never bothered to mention it to people, because
It seems like it's a kind of
then
important
people
thing.
just pity me, and I'm
You
like,
wanna-
well, it's really not all that important. Like, it was actually kind of funny for a few seconds, honestly.
My house burned down.
Well,
But
the
then
fact
you're
is,
homeless.
I was actually kind of glad because I had an opportunity to start over. But anyway,
Well, okay.
Oh, you want to elaborate on that in any way? Like, how did that happen exactly?
I was on vacation, right? And then this hurricane happened, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
And the
like
hurricane
that.
destroyed your
Yeah.
house?
while I was on vacation.
You're like, oh, okay.
Maybe if I was there,
you weren't in the
maybe if I
house.
was there, it actually would have been traumatic.
Well, yeah,
Right.
that I can see how that like doesn't. I can actually see how that's how you kind of got a laugh out of that. Just kind of like that just happened.
Yeah. Oh, and also, I
I
thought
see
it
where
was
you're coming
really
from.
funny once because apparently these people like ended up trying to raid our house, but the thing is that everything they took was broken.
Wow.
Oh.
And
Well,
the TV
good
for
I
them.
have in my basement is actually a TV that survived the flood. It's pretty neat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And it wasn't stolen.
Yeah.
What hurricane was it?
Irene from 2011. Because
Uh,
everyone's like, oh, Katrina, but I know, like, I don't know. I personally know more people who were attacked by Irene.
Well, yeah, because that's really the only
Yeah,
one that
that's more
recently
local.
came up here. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
And
Katrina
for
really did
people who-
hit super hard, at least where we live right now.
Right.
For people who don't know,
Hurricanes rarely hit hard up here.
we're in the Northeast. When people say up here, we're in America.
Upstate New York.
Northeast. Specifically.
God bless America.
You want to just give everyone our addresses?
While you're at it.
Nice job, Billy.
Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. I'll. You guys can just spill it
I
out right now.
realized that
I'll
that's
take-
the White House.
I'll take notes and cut it out. Don't worry. I forget about the notes part.
Okay, Donovan. Got
Donovan.
any interesting facts?
Let's hear some interesting facts about you. Donovan.
Donovan, are you alive?
Donnie.
Donovan wants
Did your house get
tacos.
destroyed? Did you get food or something?
No.
Where have
Were you
been?
here?
Alright, I'm sorry. You can cut this out. I had to plug in my headset, and it was being a bitch.
Oh,
Oh, I see. Okay,
nice.
so Donnie, let's hear a fun fact about you.
Oh shit. I've done Taekwondo for I'm gonna be doing it for 5 years in April, and I'll be getting a solid black belt, which I get once I turn 15 in April too. So that'll be fun.
Ah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that
How long have
actually
you
sounds
been
pretty
doing that?
exciting.
I said it like 5 times. How long I've been doing Taekwondo, but okay, Dom.
Well, I'm like asleep right now.
Okay, I'll say it again for all you boys out there who aren't listening. I'm gonna be doing it for 5 years in April.
All right.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool. All right, we'll just go down the line. Dom?
Okay. Interesting fact. I'm actually not black.
Contrary
Asian,
to popular
okay?
belief.
Yeah,
even though
contrary to popular
even though
belief,
I called
I'm
you
not,
Asian in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not black. Okay, guys, I'm not black.
Disclaimer,
Yeah,
he's
no.
not black.
Yeah. Nobody here is black. Okay.
Okay, we're
You
white
sure?
supremacists.
We need to
So,
get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
Dom,
We all know each other in
diversity.
real life.
Yeah, we.
we're all gaming buddies who met through Counter-Strike and Minecraft.
I never
That's
played
all we
Counter
play
Strike
all
with
day.
either of you.
Yeah, you don't play Counter-Strike. I don't get it.
I don't have it because it costs money and I'm lazy.
It costs like $15.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend money on a game I'm
You
not even
spent
sure I'm
money
gonna
on
like.
Starbound. And like
That was
you
like
didn't play it.
That was like $3, Donovan.
No,
And it was
more
Was
than
it on
$3.
sale?
yeah,
More than
Yeah.
$3.
it was like on sale. You were like,
Okay.
oh, it's on sale. You should get it.
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
you
okay.
got it. And then we didn't
I did
play
get it, and it was fun.
Well, no. Well, yeah,
And
it
we
was
played it
fun,
for
but
like
we
a
couldn't
week,
meet up.
honestly.
Alright.
We were on different planets.
You guys played Starbound together? Ah.
Well,
You
we
didn't tell me
tried
about
to,
these
but we
things.
didn't know how to get to each other.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah,
next
and
time.
you weren't on Discord by then. This was like last year.
This
Uh,
wasn't last
way back-
year. This was like a month or
Mm.
2 ago.
No, it could have been at the beginning. No, I don't mean like last year, like 2015. I mean like before.
It wasn't in
January.
2016. No way.
Yeah, it was probably like just early this year.
Alright,
Okay,
guys,
now
this
moving-
goes to show how
moving
time
on.
flies. Time flies really quickly. It blows me away sometimes, and it scares me.
Scares my
So how
dog.
fast shit's going. Yeah, because
Yeah.
your dog
Yeah.
won't
Too
live that
fast.
long.
I don't have a
Things
That's
are
dog.
going
us.
really fast.
Exactly. You have cats.
Like-
3. Fun fact about me: I have 3 cats.
Boom.
Wow. What a riveting
Nice.
fact.
Getting back to the topic.
Well, Michael just used
Yes.
my favorite
Billy has
word:
Cats.
riveting.
What?
Riveting.
Oh, riveting.
It's actually what?
Another fact. That's your favorite word.
Wow.
So wait, if like you're in the weight room or something, and he's like, "All right," instead of saying rigorous activity, he's like, "Ready for some riveting activity?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Billy. Whenever I see you, I'm just gonna use the word riveting
Say
as much
riveting.
as possible. Yeah. Like, instead of saying regular words, I'm just gonna be like, I hope you're having a riveting morning.
Hey Donnie, how's your riveting day?
With riveting weather we're having. But that's like
Riveting
overemphasizing everything in life, considering how mundane it is.
Yeah.
On a less positive note,
Anyways,
life is pretty riveting.
life is
I'd
like
say.
a hurricane living.
Riveting in New York.
so fun fact about me, I'm on a
Oh my god!
esports team.
I've gotten pinned twice in the same 30 seconds. Anyway, continue.
Are you playing a game?
God.
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah, he's in Overwatch right now.
Oh my god, Billy.
I was gonna play Minecraft while we were playing this, but I'm like, no, I won't fuck it up. You know, if
Yeah,
you hit
'cause
R, you could accidentally record and unrecord.
Alright, we need another topic to talk about.
That's true. How many times have you recorded and unrecorded?
Billy, did you just fuck up the whole podcast by playing Overwatch?
Oh my god. How long have we been going?
Like 33
We've been
minutes.
going for 30 minutes.
33 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, actually, it's 33 seconds, 35 seconds, 30
Alright,
seconds.
well,
Oh, you can stop,
Dom,
you can stop.
didn't say and counting, so you're pretty wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Is that minus 1 point on the test?
Yes. That's minus
Oh,
20.
sorry.
Your A plus goes down to just an A.
Not even an...
Damn.
Well, how about an A minus? I think an A is a bit forgiving.
Oh, wow. You guys are just throwing me under the bus here.
Here, guys, here's a random joke. What sound do you hear when, Dragons make a spicy salsa. The fire alarm.
Oh, I get it, guys.
I get it.
Okay, moving on. Fun fact about me, as I was trying to say, and then I got interrupted about some riveting things.
Yeah.
I'm on an esports team.
Are you actually?
And, I'm actually.
Oh my god, I didn't know this about
I made
you.
an Instagram post about it.
I made an Instagram post about it.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
gaming, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Would you like to elaborate?
Yeah,
on that?
please do.
I will actually. It's called Lunacy. And I'm on the main team. We're a CS team for
Sivo?
yeah, we're doing Sivo soon. Well, okay, so like the
Same
thing
team.
is we haven't really we haven't gone anywhere like crazy yet.
Especially because you went from Nova 2 to fucking Silver 4.
Well, that was my fault and my fault alone because it got to a point where like I'm not ranking. I'm like okay, I'm in the Nova now. I can dick around all I want, and that didn't really work out in my favor. But they're trying. So far, we're making really good progress on getting me out of silver. But that aside, on the main team, I'm the rifler, and I'm a fairly recent addition to the team. And I remember showing up, and they all had like these fancy logos, and I'm like, oh, I don't have that. So it was like really not good. And so I decided
Really not good.
really not good.
Really not good.
And so I opened up Photoshop, and because I had some decent Photoshop skills, I decided to make my own logo in the style of like a retro like neon 80s look, like kind of like Hotline Miami. And so I thought it was cool, they thought it was cool, and they're like, hey, can you redo our logo? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, sure. And but again, I'm going off topic. Basically, we're starting off small. We haven't really done anything crazy in terms of tournaments, and we're gonna queue up for Sivo. I think it's season 13. So season 13 or 14. That we're gonna go for, and hopefully we'll do well. But shout out back to my boys on Lunacy. They gave me a place to call home in terms of Counter-Strike and online gaming as a whole. So
Weird coincidence. Did you know that Lunacy is also the name of the 2009 FRC Championship theme? Fun
I
fact. Or 2006. It was one of the two. But continue.
did not know that. Did not know that fact.
I did not, but thank you for that
Note
riveting
that.
fact.
Note that. Did not know that.
Alright, so what's the next thing on the list, Mike?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, Bob.
Bob.
Tell a story about something that happened recently that applies to. Think of something quick, Mike.
Oh, I have a good story.
Furniture. Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Oh,
You know,
wait,
this is a
hold on,
stupid
wait.
story.
Wait, I have
good
something
one.
related to furniture, actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, alright, well, basically I'm getting my kitchen remodeled. Like, completely. And my mom's like, oh my god, Zach is right. Anyway,
What?
my mom was like, oh, well, we're not going to be able to use our kitchen for an entire month. And, like, the second day, the guys are like, yeah, you guys can start using the kitchen a little. And we're like, oh. And my mom, like, planned way too much ahead, and now we have all this plastic and paper silverware, and we don't even know what to do with it now. And they're already almost done with the floor. They have all the cabinets in. They have to install our dishwasher, get the granite countertop, and they're basically finished. And it's only been, like, a week. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Wow.
So that's my furniture-related story.
So are you just gonna like eat on plastic utensils and paper plates for the next month or so?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds pretty great.
Huh. Sounds.
It's not that
Sounds
bad.
awesome.
It's not that bad.
It's like, I
mean,
guess eating
not that
lunch, but
bad.
not. Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a story. So we all know how lunchroom food, specifically school lunch,
Sucks.
is pretty garbo. Yeah. So I'm like, well, how bad could it really get?
How
the
bad
beginning
can it
of the school
possibly
year-
be?
Don't start.
Okay, guys, podcast's over. Check us
Bad
out
me-
next week.
a bad meme has been made. It's over.
Yeah, it's done. We're done.
And the
Our
recording.
5 viewers all just left.
You mean 6?
I think you're
forgetting about
being
my
a
mom.
bit like
Oh.
ambitious with 5.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
5. Well, that would be 4. That's us, and then
Sarush.
Watch it get like
yeah,
it get like
Sarush.
1 view, and the only person who viewed it was me.
Yeah, and that was right after you uploaded it, just to check
Right.
if it worked.
But okay, so
Continue with your fascinating,
Riveting.
tale.
oh yes, so I'm like, okay, so how bad could it? How unfortunately displeasing could it be? I just made it worse, didn't I?
Yeah.
So anyways, I pledged to the table. I stood up. I put my foot on the bench and I'm like, okay. I waved my finger in the air and I'm like, throughout the entire school year, I will try every single thing on the lunch menu. I regret that decision greatly.
Are you still going with that?
Yep, it's still happening.
Like, do you just
And-
take the hot
Really?
lunch every day, or
Well, sometimes there's repeats, which I
like every fucking week there's repeats? That's our
yeah.
school.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 80% of it is repeats.
Chicken
yeah,
patty every day
it's-
is my fucking lunch, boys.
it's slowed
Just
down.
let you know.
Yeah, I like the
Um,
same thing for lunch every day because
How do you get a chicken patty every day? I don't.
You actually you can't because they
It's
have
not
pizza
really
and
every
deli
day,
line.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I just I need variety in my
So you've
my
eaten
diet.
every single meal that they've served yet?
so far, including sides.
Okay, so,
So
what would you
the-
say is the absolute worst?
The green bean casserole.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I
It
don't
almost
kinda
made me
just-
vomit.
Yeah, it was kind of just weird.
It almost made me vomit, and like it was during
Oh.
the. I was actually right around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It was like the Thanksgiving feast or something like that, and there was so many things that were on my tray that, like I had a bunch of. So like when I take my utensils, I just kind of stick it in whatever I'm gonna use. So as I'm walking back, it's just like a whole. You know how like you see a a bed of nails, and like those people do those mind over matter tricks, and you like lay over the bed of nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was, but with utensils.
What?
What?
So it was no like the layout of a bed of nails. So you have like a bunch of nails just sticking
Yeah.
up on the bed. Yeah, that's what it was, but with utensils.
Oh, so all the forks are like sticking up?
All the forks and knives and stuff were sticking up.
Alright.
When somebody called it the graveyard of utensils.
Okay.
Okay.
But the
okay.
green bean casserole I had, it was just garbage. It was actually the worst.
You know, sometimes I stick my
hmm.
pencil in my pocket, but the lead's up and it's sharpened. I stab
oh my
myself.
god.
That's
Same.
so unrelated.
Alright, I'm sorry, but that just made me
It has
think.
to do with stabbing.
Yeah.
Close enough.
That happens to me a lot, though. Yeah.
It just
Like,
gets
I'll
me
have
pissed
a-
off. And I'm like, damn! That hurt!
Ugh.
I wonder. Okay, next thing on the list.
Wait.
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 What's the least bad thing you've had?
Ooh, okay, least bad thing I've had.
That's a toughie because it's all bad.
oh,
Okay.
Dissing our
I gotta
souls,
say-
bitches.
I gotta say, the least bad thing is probably their mashed potatoes.
Their mashed potatoes are
I mean-
pretty good.
How
They're
could
pretty
you
good.
possibly mess up mashed potatoes?
Do you want me to answer that?
No.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I don't know, like, I guess casserole you could fuck up easily, but I guess mashed potatoes doesn't really have a high skill cap.
No, it doesn't. But
Just like McCree.
you,
Just
you
kidding.
hey, you know what? That hurt me. All right, I'm a McCree man. I'll have you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So, anyways, next thing on the list. 3 things I do right before I listen to music to get my mind ready. Okay, Billy.
Yeah.
What?
Can you?
Billy, how's it
All
going
we
over
can
there?
hear is your keyboard and you breathing heavily.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Like we hear this.
Are you
We hear
okay?
this.
Well, I'm kind of sick right now. Fun fact about me: right now, I am under the weather.
Riveting. So, really though, what are things you guys do to get your mind ready before listening to music?
For what?
Just
No, to
Like
get my
anything.
mind ready. I just kind of
Yeah.
envision me doing it. You know. I don't know. It
just
just
envision yourself
simply if I could
listening
just
to music?
envision me doing it, but like in a really dramatic way, I could imagine myself doing it in a very mediocre way,
What do you mean
Like-
dramatic?
really exaggerated.
So like instead of like doing a little jig to yourself whenever you hear a really good song, you like flail your arms and legs all about and you do the hokey pokey or something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. You could say that.
Nice.
I see.
Well, what I do is, I just think about it, and that's it.
Michael, what do you do to mentally prepare yourself?
I mentally pick up the cassette, I mentally walk over to my stereo, I mentally put it in, I mentally press play. And then I do it in real life.
Did
In
you just
real,
say cassette?
Brian?
Yeah, cassette.
I listen to cassettes.
Yeah, do you have a
Cassette.
problem with
Is that
cassettes?
like, is that like a MP3?
How do you not know what a
Guys.
cassette is?
Is that like a MP3 for typewriters?
But for old
It's like
people?
an MP3 for typewriters.
Okay, so before people start pointing fingers and being like, you're trying to be edgy and be like freaking Peter Quill from Guardians of the Galaxy. No. Okay, number one, I did that
Peter
before.
Quill.
Number one, I did that before that movie came out. No, because I've had, like, every time I'd walk into school or something with, like, a cassette player, and people are like, you got that from Guardians of the Galaxy, didn't you?
Really?
Yes!
I
Oh.
was born in the wrong generation.
Shut up!
Oh my. Okay, continue.
So anyways, number one, I did that before that happened, so...
Alright, I see.
Volume
And
two's
number
coming out.
number two, people are like, well, why don't you get it on, your iPhone or something? And I'm like, well, look, I already have the album, I already have the songs. Why would I buy them again?
True.
Exactly, that's the whole business thing. Like, people are like, make the switch to digital, it's so much better. But like, you already have everything, and people are just encouraging you to go digital. They can make more money.
See, the thing is, not even the money scheme. There's something about the cassettes, I think, that have a better feel to it. It feels more comfortable to me. It has like a warmer sound to it, and it's like, I know this is gonna sound like I know it's gonna sound like extremely hipster when I say this, but I honestly feel like that was a better time. Number one, I actually legit feel like it was a better time for music. Number two,
Triggering all those modern music
Yeah,
fans.
I'm triggering all you aspiring SoundCloud artists out there.
SoundCloud rappers, hit us up.
Shout out to all my SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying with the amount of
N-word,
SoundCloud
N-word,
content there
N-word,
is
N-word.
out there now.
Honestly,
Yeah, there's a lot.
when I went to New York City, and I think it was like 2 years ago. I went to New York City, and just one of the most vivid memories I have of there, some guy on the street handing out, like two guys on the street handing out CDs. He's like, yo, dude, check out my mixtape. Like, legit. I know that's like, oh, just funny, go check out my mixtape. No, that's what he was actually doing.
That's like
Really,
that's like Well, all right. In a dramatic sense, it's like the equivalent of going up to someone and being like, "Smell my armpit," you know?
Well, the
Like
thing
it's just something that nobody wants to do, but because you just offer it to them right in their face, they don't want to be mean and they have to do it.
Well,
the
I-
thing
even
is,
if somebody walked up to me and said, "Hey, smell my armpit," I don't think I would do that.
But do you understand what
Yeah.
I was trying to get at?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
I see what you mean.
I mean,
I thought you were gonna. No, go ahead.
they're like, I know like nobody's gonna listen to it. They're just gonna throw out the disc, whatever. But you know, you gotta admire them for at least trying some way to get themselves heard. If they're
That's
really
true.
passionate about this, they're gonna, you're gonna go out in public and try to make yourself known. I
That's
mean,
true,
even if
that's
it's
true.
just, hey guys, check out my mixtape
And
on the
there's
street.
gonna be that one guy. There's gonna be like that one guy who's gonna be like, maybe I'll listen to it, and then hates it. Find the guy later and ruin his life. No, I'm kidding. That actually doesn't happen very often, to be honest. People are normally like, hey, this is actually fairly decent. Well, okay. I'll, find these people online and give them a good thumbs up. Or give them, constructive criticism. Boom. You win. You win. Speaking of which, if you have anything to say about this podcast, make sure you make comments about it.
Oh yeah, don't be afraid to write
If
in
you
the
have-
comments below.
yeah.
And if you write something gay, I swear, I'm gonna...
Hey, don't be offensive against gay people. What if there was a gay
Oh.
person here and they were offended?
Right.
What if they killed themselves?
Wait, who's the one who's gay?
Think about it. You.
The one that's not straight.
You got me there. You got me there.
Yeah, you can't argue
Ooh.
with that logic. Michael,
Well, I
you
mean,
need to
if
be
you're
more
not- if
sensitive
you're not
about what you
straight-
say.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
don't start. Okay,
If you're not straight, you're not necessarily gay. You could be bi
Or
or
Oh.
asexual.
oh,
yeah, you're
or any
basically
number
split
of
in
things.
half.
okay. Wait, I have a story about asexual, right? And I don't want to.
Oh.
I don't want.
Okay, continue.
I don't want to like trigger any kitties out there, but
I think you already triggered them
Yeah.
by calling
I
them
probably
kitties.
should.
Triggered,
We just
like-
lost all of our LGBTQ fan base, if
Yeah,
any.
all of them.
Any fans
all
in
anybody
general.
who's like-
0.1 of them.
Hey, whoever
Like,
watches
I-
Here and Ice, give us a thumbs up.
Anyone who's like, this is kind of cool, and then it turns out they're like gay or something like that, and they're like, well, they just insulted my kind, so now death to them.
Well, I know
That's
plenty
it.
of gay
Well,
people that
just
like
continue with what
gay
you were saying.
jokes. If they know it's ironic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say this right now. I'll say this right now. I'm going to make jokes, and they're going to be sometimes a bit off color, I guess you could say. Don't. Something you should know about me and literally everyone here. Don't take anything literally. We usually mean it in an ironic sense. Although, like, if we, you can usually tell when it's a joke too. Like, for instance, Billy's story about the hurricane, that was not a joke, that was real. But, for instance, saying that he was gay, that was a joke. You know?
Yeah.
As far as we know.
And it's
we
nothing
have to
against
baby
specific-
we have
it's
to
nothing
baby
against
our
a specific
listeners and
demographic.
treat them like they're 5 years old.
But
else
then,
they won't get it.
on the
Am
other
I
hand,
right?
we don't really need to explain ourselves, and people just need to understand. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
You
don't,
just need
if
to
you
not
don't
be
get it,
dull. Okay.
if you don't get that,
What's
it's a joke,
next
just
on the
stop
list,
listening.
Mike?
Then we have 0 viewers. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Michael had a
kidding.
story.
Oh.
Michael had
Oh,
a
yeah.
story about
I did have a story.
asexuals.
Okay, so-
Asexuality or something, I don't know.
So
Plant.
there's a
Shit.
girl. Okay, so there's a girl at our school. I'm not gonna say any
I think I
names
know who.
because
It's
Alright.
Obama.
You guys, keep it. If you do know,
I'm not
the
gonna say.
chances are you're gonna know by the end of the story. Keep it in the back of your head. Don't.
Don't. Yeah.
Oh
'cause-
my god.
Okay, so
Is it Mike?
so so there was a girl and there was like nothing happening, and we were sitting in the lunchroom. This was last year, And she, this was when, you know, they added the whole LGBTQ, and then there was like a something else and then an A. And I'm like, oh, A? What's, or the whatever letter it was and then A? I'm like, what's that? I didn't know what it was. And so I asked a legitimate question. And then she said the other thing again, which I don't remember, and then asexual. And I'm like,
Lesbian,
oh,
gay,
so
bisexual, trans, queer,
wait,
asexual.
well, no, like, isn't asexual like not attracted to anyone?
Yeah.
Like no sex
Yeah.
at all. Like no sexual orientation.
If you want the
Gotcha.
literal definition, you reproduce by splitting into like a bacteria and multiplying.
That's what
Oh,
that's what I
God.
said, and I said it in like a humorous sense, right? I wasn't saying like, oh, that's what it means, or like, I wasn't trying to make fun of them. I was just saying it in an ironic way. Oh, so you mean they the way they reproduce is by by cloning themselves or splitting apart?
Oh no.
And she
Oh.
flipped out. She got super triggered, and she's like, "No, that's not how it is," and started banging the table, and then got up and stormed away.
Autism. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think I know exactly who this is now.
Yeah, I think I told you this, Dom. I think I told you this story before.
Autism intensifies.
But it was kind of funny the way she just kind of stormed off and then didn't talk to me for like a week.
Alright, you'll have to tell
Like,
me this
hey,
is
it's a
after
prank,
show,
bro.
'cause I'm fucking clueless and I'm
Right.
retarded.
You can't tell who this is by now?
I'm clueless and I can't tell because
Really?
I'll tell you after
This
the
is, this is why a
podcast.
lot of stuff in like society is kind of unfortunate because you've got a lot of people who are taking things more seriously now, and I think that's only because there's a lot more people saying ironic things now. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like-
true.
Well, that and like people are actually starting to be more open about things like being gay and shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
And like people are starting to be a lot more open about it. Like, a lot more open about it compared to maybe like 20 or 30 years ago. I think. All right, I might be wrong on everything I'm saying, but I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, we didn't do any research.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up with one last question. So I'm just gonna scroll all the way down to number 100. Recap your first 100 podcast episodes and talk about your biggest lessons.
I don't think we've done 100 yet.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
getting there though. We're getting there.
we're-
Just
we're
99
getting
more
there,
to go
boys.
after this one.
99 more weeks.
1999.
Beezers. No.
Yes,
Wait, so if we
Fuck
actually
off.
do like a legitimately 100 episodes, and we're recording one a week, that means this would have to be over a year old.
Yeah.
This
Oh, yeah.
podcast.
So if this keeps going for a year and we get to our 100th episode, then hey, future people.
Go us. We're probably gonna look
Yeah.
back at us and like, man, we were really gay.
Yeah, like next year we're
Man,
gonna
I
be
hate
like, wow,
those.
remember when we did that stupid podcast thing that we did one episode of, and
Yeah,
then you
or-
guys
or
are gonna
we'll
be
just-
like, oh wow, yeah.
Or we'll do that one episode. This just one episode, and that will be it. I'm hoping
Yeah.
it doesn't though, because I kind of want to do something with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be cool if it actually.
Like
takes off.
I'm actually excited, and again, thank you guys for taking the time to to listen to this.
Wherever
it really
you
means
are,
a lot.
whoever you are.
Whoever you
Yeah.
are, gay or not. But I think
Yeah.
we're gonna wrap it up.
wrap it up. We
So,
didn't even go through all
wrap it up.
100.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. To be
'Cause we
continued.
got so off topic.
We did.
I guess
mean,
it's
there's
good,
nothing wrong with
though.
that.
Not
No,
just
'cause-
sticking with
'cause-
the plan all the time. Be yourself. Moral of the podcast, episode. Be yourself. You don't always have to stick to the plan and what people lay out in front of you. Go out and make your own path in life.
He's trying to say gay's okay.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say that fits with the whole gay thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss me with that gay shit.
And before people point out that he said like made too many gay jokes, you know what? I
That was in the last
oversaturate
like 10
things.
minutes of this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Can we-
can oversaturate. I try not to, but there will be the occasional time where I'll oversaturate things,
Oh,
and then I hate myself.
I love doing that.
I love. That's great. Good to know.
Just
So we're gonna wrap it up
absolutely
here.
saturated.
Thank you so much for taking the time, and we hope you guys have a great evening, afternoon, morning, lunchtime,
Dinner time.
dinner time,
Brunch.
Breakfast.
brunch. Okay, this is awkward as enough as it is. We will see you guys in the next podcast, possibly? Question mark.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fair.
Come on.
Hopefully.
Farewell.
Coney 2012! Coney 2012!